the angle. We have people joining. Hello. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the annual Nitrous Racing Spanish Grand Prix. Even though it's not annual because we haven't held it every season here, but you know, we move. Yes, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Good morning if you're from somewhere else. Welcome to Tier 3 here in the Nitrous Racing League. Tier 3. I can't think of any more numbers in different languages. But yes, good evening. We are here at Circuit de Barcelona de Catalunya for the qualifying session, which has already begun, and times have already come in. 11 people here today, possibly 12 once Easy Level Bot joins, and a couple of others which said they were going to race but haven't arrived. But Quarter V already out of this session. MLS BR5 at the fastest lap at the moment, a 1:17.2, a 17.7 for Bergler in the McLaren. This J, 18.2 for him. Now a little bit of an interesting one from last week. We just head to the penalty notice section in the Discord. If you bear with me 2 seconds. Look at the penalty section there. So from round 2 in Bahrain, Eatler, who is not here today, received a PN2, which means he got a 10-second time penalty plus 2 license points. That's awarded at the end of the race. There is 2 Alfa Romeos right in the way of each other. That's fun. What next? Cass received a PN2 also. L. Patrick received... No, sorry, Cordovis. Oh, and that's a spin for this J. Cordovis received a PM1, which was 5-second time penalty and 1 license point. And then the biggest incident, which wasn't even an incident. This J, are you ready for this? Just J won, remember, last week, but he didn't because... this J was disqualified from the session because he reset to track. No, I didn't even see this. Like this was new. This was new news to me when I saw this. When I saw this pop up. Yeah, this J was disqualified, which means that Bergler, I believe, was then the winner. In the Bahrain Grand Prix. So this J robbed of a victory by Bergler, who put the incident claim in on this J being disqualified. Now that isn't some Mercedes Red Bull sort of bamboozlery there. Bamboozlery? That's a word. Bamboozlery there. Then I don't really know what it is. It's crazy that, isn't it? Anyway, qualifying section. We've got people out on track, people doing things. I haven't even got these open yet, so let's get them open. Beautiful stuff. I'm just waiting for my stream manager to load. It's taking 10 years to do so. Yeah, that's cool, thank you. Yeah. There we go. Everyone getting themselves involved. Yes, right. So, 8 minutes 20 left in this session. Let's see what is gonna happen. Yes, if you are just joining us, PST3 here in the Nitrous Racing League, here in Circuit de Barcelona de Catalunya. Which, by the way, I have to say, these cars have made this track 10 times better than it once was, for racing anyway. It was nice to drive. Like, to do a hot lap on this track was very nice. However, to race was bloody abysmal. However, now these cars have made this track very enjoyable to race on. I really enjoyed my race yesterday. Yeah, so just looking out to see who's coming around on some laps. Beyond Jensen here, coming through the final few corners. A little bit understeery there. Got a touch of oversteer as well. He had both worlds there in the end. Just comes around the final corner. Oh, big snap of oversteer. I don't even know what the time is going to be. Is it going to be an improvement? It isn't. It's just so many taps of oversteer there. Just too much out of control. Should be going for another lap now as he goes through. Oh, and a big spin there through turn 3. And I was just about to say how turn 3 is so much nicer now, flat out through there. Yeetmex saying it's dry. Thank you very much, sir. Bonnie, by the way, I did see your message, by the way. You can come join me if you want to. That is fine because I'll save. Yeah, sorry guys, I would be able to look at the comments, but my current computer is running at the speed of a snail at the moment. But yeah, Bonnie, I did see a message. You can come join me if you want to. That's up to you though. Hidden Bob, by the way, coming through turn 9, which now is pretty much flat out in qualifying, which is also a very nice thing. Through the newly profiled turn 10, which I did manage to make an overtake through yesterday. Also, ooh, it's Burglar, 17.2 there. Moves himself up into the provisional pole position. My Christ. Ooh. Running at the speed of a snail is that at the moment. Good evening, sir. I can hear myself in the background. That's fun. Good evening, Ben. How are we? On this fine evening.
Bad, Mr. Tiger Assassin, and how are we doing?
I'm good, apart from I can't get the comments open because my computer's running at the speed of a snail. So I'm going to update and restart my computer. So you're gonna have to look at the comments at the moment for me.
Oh, I can look at the comments. No worries.
Brilliant.
Could you shoot me an invite, please?
You can't. Oh, you can do that mid-session now. Did they update that? Because I swear you never used to be able to very recently. No, it wasn't last year's game, but oh, sorry, Carl! And now he's lost the rear tyre. I'm sorry, I was just running on board a cast there, and he's had a massive moment through 7 and 8. He lost it on the exit of 8 there, Ben. Went one way, then tried to spin the car, then tried to correct the car, but then spun the car the other way, and then he's hit the wall with such force at the rear. He's lost his rear right tyre, and that is him out of this qualifying session. He will not be able to improve on that 19.8. And his other Alfa Romeo teammate, this J, is I think coming into the pits. Yes, he is. Just looking at a few people, there was Alpine spinning. That's beyond Jensen. And Ben, I was just saying about how these cars make this track so much more enjoyable to race on now. And I think just in general, I think just makes this track better. I don't even think it's like the newly I don't think that, well, turn 10 is turn 10 really. That doesn't really affect the entire circuit. But I think now just turn 3 is like an easy flat. I mean, turn 9 is flat and quali now. Do you know what I mean? It just makes the track, I think the track just feels so much nicer with these cars.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I mean, I couldn't take turn 9 flat, but I want to know what wings you were running.
Well, I don't know. I managed to. Well, I think it was nearly flat, or just about in quali. I think in quali anyway.
To be honest, I didn't trust my car enough. I didn't trust my car.
I can't even remember what I was running. I think I was running like 27 on the front, you know, and like 30 something on the back. So I was running quite high.
I was running, I think, because I was using believe it or not, a time trial setup, because that's basically what I do. I ran 39 on the front?
You always run higher on the front, you do.
Yeah. because I think just in general, Catalonia is a high downforce track.
I mean, well, it is
not
really, apart from
it's not
that.
like an Imola or a Bahrain where you can chip off a bit of downforce.
I mean,
they're straight.
apart from that one giant straight, the rest of it's corners, really. Obviously, you've got you got that middle straight between 9 and 10, but you're not going to be able to. I mean, even with DRS and low wings, you're still not going to be able to get a good enough run out of 9 to go down for a move into turn 10, which turn 10 now, weirdly, is not even as tight as it used to be, so then it doesn't even make it that much of an overtaking zone anyway.
Yeah.
Didn't they reprofile it because of MotoGP? I think it was, wasn't it? It wasn't actually necessarily for F1.
I
think
they reprofiled it.
Well, no, turn 10. You know, turn 10's different now. It's not as tight as it used to be.
It's more. You can. There's actually like multiple different lines you can take.
Yeah, there is, but
line and then go out wide, or you can go out wide.
There is, but I don't think they did it for F1. I think it was actually done for MotoGP. I think that's why they did it.
I wouldn't know.
I think that's why it was. It was hidden bottom by 600
in the session, and MLSVR is just about to start a lap in. I must admit,
if I'm honest, I've just been calling him MLS. Sorry, MW155 has had a big spin on the not big spin, a big wobble on the very deadly sausage curbs around here. Exit of turn 7 on the right hand side of 8. And exit the final corner. There are 2 sausage curbs there that if you get your car on top of, you will find yourself bottoming on it, and you will have no form of traction or therefore steering, which is always a fun one.
Fastest in sector 1 by 400.
Oh, okay. This could be an interesting lap from the Aston Martin.
Go.
Bergler also,
but
Bergler's starting his lap as well. He's the man currently on provisional pole position at the moment. This Jay, the man Ben, who won last week, but then his win was robbed off of him by Bergler because Bergler put in a claim, as I mentioned this before, and this can be I mentioned this for new viewers as well who just joined us. So this Jay won the race. Bergler put in a claim. Bergler came second place, by the way. Put a claim on this Jay for resetting to track. Gave evidence. Evidence was approved. This Jay was stripped of his win, and then Bergler won. I mean, that's some kind of like Mercedes, Red Bull stuff there. Like, if you've ever seen
Bergler's
it.
had a mistake. He's invalidated his lap. The Aston Martin goes to pole position with a 17th lap.
It is. That's a very nice lap there from MS.
What about this Jay?
Well, let's see what he's able to do. As he's coming through the middle sector.
A far bit off.
Yeah, well, let's see.
Turn 9. Is it flat? Oh, it is flat. He always goes a bit wide. Oh, he's invalidated.
No, he tried it flat. He tried it. And these two.
Full respect for commitment.
I mean, if he paid that off, he only had to find 2 tenths. But I mean, I think this is going to be.
We've got an Alpine beached on a sausage curb. Oh, he's reset to track in qualifying.
I mean, that's in quali. I don't really know what the terms are for that. As I'm just looking at the 2 Ferraris at the back here at the moment. Al Patrick coming through the final chicane here. Benny's he's going to come round the final corner. He's had a big slide on the rear. I don't even know if that's going to be a good enough lap, and no, he's completely backed out of it. Let's have a look at Yeatmex now. Oh, and he's got on that sausage curb as well. And everyone just struggling here. I told you about them sausage curves, and they are deadly. And there's a Mercedes. Oh no, the Mercedes not out on track. They have finished. So I think this is going to be it, because I don't think MLS is going to improve on his lap. No, he is not. And he's going to give us a little donut.
Spin for good measure.
Yes, and most likely coming to the pits, so then we can get going on the race here. And I'll just let you know, Ben, formation lap is now on, because apparently it has been fixed. Now we'll find out whether it's been fixed or not. Because apparently
I didn't get a chance to.
Well. Yesterday.
You know how that happened.
Yesterday, I hosted the lobby and I didn't put it on because I had someone tell me that apparently they said they had fixed it, but something to do. There was still something broken with tire temperatures. Now we'll find out what happens here. But I'm the host. Apparently, the host tire temperatures. Someone told me that stay the same as what they did when they came to the line, and everybody else is reset to 80 something. I think. I think anyway. I don't know, but I'm the host. I am the host. So, oh, there we go. That's better. Okay, my Google Chrome's up to date now, so I might actually, you know, have a chance here of, you know, being able to see the stream. So that is the final standings. MLS BR5 on pole position with Burglar in second, this J in third, Quarter of Eastern fourth, Elite Kappa in fifth place, MW155 in sixth, Hidden Bot, by the way, in seventh, Cass in eighth, Beyond Jensen in ninth, Al Patrick in 10th, Yeemex in 11th, Easy Level Bot, who's joined the lobby but didn't put in a qualifying time, will start from the back of the grid in 12th place there in his Williams.
I wonder if it's going to do the same as what happened in Tier 1, where it told us, but it was going to be dry, even though it said heavy rain. Like, dry from start to finish, and then just, you know, you go on the grid and you see that blue band of tyre and you think, dry setup, full wet tyres, this is only going to end one way.
We'll find out, because yesterday I got a very big surprise and it said it was going to be sunny, and then we started on full wet.
Bone dry. It is
bone dry
here at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya. I will get my words out.
It's a very good thing. Circuit de Barcelona de Catalunya. I've just realised I've had all my audio coming out the TV this entire time. L. Patrick saying he's messed up the. Okay.
Next has said he's forgot to take fuel out and sort out his strategy.
Oh no, the
so
poor
that's
man.
going to give him plus 2 laps of fuel.
Ouch.
That's what the default strategy gives you, is 2.5 laps of fuel.
And possibly with safety cars involved here, which is most likely going to be the case. He's going to have even more. It's going to be one very heavy Ferrari by the end of this race. Interesting though in terms of tyres, Ben. So the majority of drivers have gone on mediums, 2 drivers on soft tyres, and an Easy Level Bot at the back on hard. So he's going for the, because we all know 50% race, it's going to be a hard medium or a medium to hard. It is your normal strategy. So he's starting on the alternate strategy here. I'm interested to see what Jensen and Cass are going to do on these soft tyres. They're going to move their way through the pack quite quickly, but then quite very suddenly after that find themselves dropping away from the rest. Yeah,
very far.
Going to go very.
So it's going to be interesting, because obviously these soft tyres that Cass and Jensen are on, they're not going to need as much heating up as obviously everyone on mediums, and especially the Williams at the back. But so that means they're going to get so much better traction. So I'm wondering how many positions they can gain off the line, and maybe if they have that pace, because I think they can only do about 8 to 10 laps, maybe. Could they then do a soft to medium?
Possibly.
If maybe a safety car comes out as well, because that's going to help with tyre wear. Let's not forget.
Yeah, that is true. We'll have to see how far they can take those soft tyres in this race. Another factor to think of here, Ben, is formation lap is on, and also immersive formation laps. So remember, drivers have to then pick their own thing, and MLS, I just watched him, Ben, he stopped and got a red, so he got reset back to the start of the grid because he got a red. Elite Kappa also with a red. So this is what I mean, if you don't line up on the grid properly, if you don't get a purple, if you get a red...
You're going to have a really good start now, Tiger, because especially if you're MLS, because you're now a meter back from where you want to be.
It's very true.
Whereas Burglar has, I think, lined up his car and
I'm interested to see. Yeah, look how this J's angled himself that way. As the lights are going to count down here in Barcelona, and it's lights on, away we go. Is it? Oh, there we go. Now it's like, there we go. Yes, we're off and running. This J, he's already got the start. Oh my God, what a start from this J here. He's already jumped up. He's already got past Berger and MLS. Here goes the 2 McLarens now. I'm going to go wheel to wheel down into the first corner. As the Aston Martin of Cordovis trying to fend off from Hindbot as Cass and Yeatmex. Yeatmex has already moved himself up into 8th place. Cass going to try and go down the inside. He's got the Williams of Hindbot trying to go around the outside of him here as Yeatmex and L. Patrick going wheel to wheel here. The two Ferraris as Yeatmex, the two Ferraris collide and one of them's gone wide, and there's a Williams going wide as well. That's Hindbot going wide as Yeatmex has dropped to the back of the grid. So everybody goes through as Cordovis and Cass having a battle here as Cass gets the move done on Cordovis as Cass up into 5th place there. But what a start there from this J, Ben. He's already up into 1st place. He's going to have a very hungry and very vicious MLS right behind him as Elite Capo and all this contact, and L. Patrick's had to go wide. And now he's immediately going to have a Williams.
Got over that dreaded sausage curb, as you mentioned in qualifying. That compromised his run. Casper didn't want to go for the move, and then Jensen said, well, thank you very much. I'm just going to go through the middle.
Oh, here comes Easy Level Bot. He's going to try and go round the outside of the Ferrari, but then there's a Ferrari on the inside as Yeatmex tried it, but just couldn't get it done in his teammate, and that is twice in the first lap.
The Ferrari has front wing damage, and he's let Easy Level Bot go through, but he does have front left end plate damage.
That's 2 times in the first lap where the two Ferraris collided into each other. And look at this, MLS right on the back of this J here. What a start from the Alfa Romeo driver. Pit both Berger. I mean, Berger got MLS. MLS had a shocking start. As he said, when he got that poor start and got reset.
Go back around the outside, and he's going to go right outside the turn.
It's Cordovis just going to move. Oh, no, someone's off. Cass is off at the back, the Alfa Romeo. MLS going to go for the move. He's going to go for the switchback here, Ben. He's going to go down the inside. Will he get the move done here? Down into 7 and 8. Not quite. This J moves himself back up. Then, this J's gone deep into the gravel. And here comes Berger.
Thank you very much. I will take that from you. But this J is using a lot of it. He's already used his battery. He's trying to keep up with these two up in front. He's already got 25%. He's got a yellow flag. That is Cass again.
Cass off again.
Looking good for the Alfa Romeo driver, but meanwhile, Bergler versus MLS.
Yeah, these two going to be battling it out. Bergler, last week's race winner by disqualification of this J. Is he going to be able to make it 2 wins in a row this week? MLS is going to speed away. And Bergler with the fastest lap of the session, so that just shows that he's not going to let MLS go out easy. This J going to stick with these guys as well. This J, have you seen the ERS on this man here, Ben?
He's got literally just saying, nothing. He's got literally no ERS, and that's, I found, even in qualifying, after I did one of my laps, ERS was so hard to recharge around here. So he's kind of shot himself in the foot here, I'm afraid, Tiger. Which is a little bit of a tank slapper out of the exit 4.
I find that surprising, though, that ERS is hard to come by here on a track which is filled with lots of corners. I just find that very interesting to see that. But, someone off. It's Cass again. He's really not having.
End up a lap down at this rate, but. What MLS has managed to do is he's dropped Bergler out of the DRS range, and Bergler done the same for this J. But don't count out MW here.
But yeah, I wouldn't count out MW155. He's also a very speedy driver. There's definitely a battle between these four at the moment. Just looking at ERS comparison, as Cass he's manually retired in the pit lane, so that's him out of this race. No safety car will be required, though.
Bergler's got DRS.
Bergler has got DRS. He's just slipped himself back into that DRS zone. Just keep an eye out also for Cordovis. He could also be in the mix of this battle as well. It could be 2 McLarens, 2 Aston Martins, and the Alfa Romeo in this battle for what is going to be podium positions. All just out of a second from each other as someone ran very wide there. This J very wide, and here comes MW155. He's going to try and look for a move now. He's not quite going to go for it there into turn 4, but there was a mistake from this J, and he almost made a mistake again. Is MW going to launch it down the inside? And that was a big one.
What a move.
That was a Bon Evil 99 style dive bomb if I've ever seen one. And that was a brilliant move there from MW155.
I love the way you think, Tiger. I love the way you think.
Exactly. That was one hell of a dive bomb. Oh, here comes this J.
Gone wide at 9, and he says, thank you very much. I'm going to go around the outside at turn 10. That's a late breaker.
Oh,
Wheel to wheel.
there's contact as this J goes wide, and here comes Quarter Beast now as well. He's going to get himself involved.
We got we had someone off. I think that was Cassidy. Oh, we got a Ferrari off. It's Yeet Max on that sausage curb again.
Oh, and this J gonna go down the inside. I have never seen a move. Yeah, I was gonna say I've never seen a move work there, and that is why. Tried to launch it down the inside of the chicane and just no room at all. And now he's gonna be stuck behind Beyond Jensen.
Oh, Cordavis meanwhile breezes past MW and now puts himself P3. Aston Martin 1-3. Where have you seen this before?
Never. I was gonna say,
well, not in the real world anyway.
I did say keep an eye on Cordavis. I knew he'd get involved. This J's gonna get involved now. He's had to swerve around a Alpine spinning, and now he's got Elite Kappa and Hidden Bot right behind him. But this J having to take a little bit of a detour there around the outside of the spinning Alpine of Beyond Jensen.
I think Patrick's overheated those hard compound tyres. He's just had 2 spins in about 10 seconds. That's the one thing you've got to worry about, especially from last year's game, and he's round again. But he's got to be careful now because the leaders are closing on him and closing rather quickly. But MLS, Burglar was within a second, am I right? The gap's now out to 2 seconds.
Yeah, I think MLS starting to just pull that gap away now as Al Patrick is off very far in the gravel, and he's got to keep the momentum in that Ferrari, otherwise he's not going to get out of that gravel. He keeps the momentum, he gets out the gravel, and now what he needs to do is get out the way of everyone else. Oh, is this J? He makes the move on MW because MW's had a spin or something, Ben. Don't know what's happened, but he's now dropped back behind these guys.
Comes the hard runner of Easy Level Bot. Is he going to make a move into turn 1? Easy Level Bot, 80% ERS, and he goes around the outside at turn 1. Is he going to hold it? Going through 2, he does give him a little.
Oh, and there was a spinning Ferrari, as well. And there's a Mercedes and a Ferrari off. That's Elite Kappa off, and El Patrick off.
I mean, but what a move there by Easy Level Bot.
Yeah, that was a brilliant move there from the man who got driver of the day last week, from coming pretty much from stone dead last week from the back of the grid to manage to getting like a 5th place finish. Well, it would have been 4th actually, somewhere around 5th or 4th.
I think he's going to do it again, to be honest, because he's 1.5 seconds behind his teammate with a lot more ERS to play with. Actually, probably most ERS out of anyone, which he is. And how far is he away from the leader? He's 18.5 seconds currently off the lead.
So he's still within a pit stop. So the leader can't make a pit stop.
Oh, he's speaking. Oh, I jinxed him. He's had a big tank slapper. And MW says, "Wow, thank you."
But you know what his teammate's done? His teammate's done the same thing. His teammate's actually done the same thing. So he loses 2 positions and it makes back 1 position. Easy Level Bot does. Now everyone's a little bit spaced out now, so be interesting to see. Now I think it's, for the moment, it's going to be about managing the tyres. Elite Kappa having a spin at the final corner. He's reversing. Let's
have a look. He's got no front wing from that incident at turn 2.
He just reversed back to go into the pit lane.
5-second penalty for good measure. He's
just reversed back to go into the pit lane. Now, I really do not think that's allowed. I do not think that... Is that allowed? I don't think that's allowed.
I briefly glimpsed the rule book, mainly on attacking and defending. I didn't see anything about a car reversing into the pit lane.
No, there could be some discrepancies there. We might have to bring that up.
That may be addressed, though. Probably.
Yeah, that was a little interesting. Reversing round the final corner in Barcelona to go into the pit lane is not the best idea.
I mean, I think I've probably done that on GT Sport or GT7, but I don't think I've ever done that in an F1 game.
I mean, you shouldn't do it anywhere. It's really not, especially in a league race. And oh my days, I witnessed near death. Yes, near death. The leader MLS coming out of turn 2 had a massive tank slapper and lost about 3 to 4 seconds to 3 to 4 seconds, 3 to 4 tenths, sorry, to Burglar, but that was almost an Aston Martin on a spin there. That was very close. He was right on the edge. Was that Aston Martin?
Burglar's come up to now, that curb in which you was telling me about.
Oh, Patrick's round.
It's very deceiving because it looks like just one bit of rumble strip, but it's like 20 mini rumble strips.
Max has gone off into the gravel and then proceeded to go off into the gravel again to get out the way of a car because he's getting blue flags.
To be honest, I would have probably done the exact same thing.
He's now also currently in the way again of another leader.
I mean, Burglar will get DRS though.
I mean, he will. It's also another Ferrari. The Ferrari's really not having a good day at all today.
Well, I mean, there's rumours that Charles Leclerc will be starting from the back of the grid for Belgium.
Really?
Alongside Max Verstappen, because they're meant to be taking entirely fresh power units.
Really?
Which isn't actually a bad decision, because obviously, you know, Spa is all about
Mercedes for the win.
Power. Don't discount it, because I mean, since France, they've been coming up in leaps and bounds at the moment, finding pace pretty much out of nowhere. But if I remember right, the Mercedes power unit isn't. I still don't think it's up to strength with the likes of Ferrari and Red Bull.
Don't tell me the Red Bull powertrain is a better engine than the Mercedes. That can't be true. That can't.
I'm just going off from the start of the season.
Well, the Red Bull powertrain, which was basically a Honda engine, is what it is.
Yes, but I'm going off from the start of the season, like where Mercedes obviously had those porpoising issues. I remember Australia, Perez just absolutely blitzed past Hamilton.
Yeah, but remember there was porpoising involved there. Oh, someone's out of the lobby. That's a manual retire on the track, which is going to be a penalty.
El Patrick.
I think that's a PN2.
Not doing himself any good. Could just cause a safety car though, in all fairness.
I don't know, but it's a PN2, which means because he manually retired on track.
Fire marshal, so I don't think it will be that much
no,
an issue.
Won't be.
Back to green flags. Easy level bot on the back of MW.
Oh yes, thank you.
This is the closest battle currently on track.
It is, and Isobot has DRS. Not going to be anywhere near close enough.
A load of battery.
He's not going to be anywhere near close enough for a move into turn 1, but it is something to grip onto in this race.
Oh, we got an Alfa Romeo.
Oh, it's this J. It's this J. It is.
Here they come.
This J. Here comes MW now. Is he going to try and look for the move here? Let's see if he's going to try and go for a move here down into turn 4. He's not going to quite go for it. There's Evo Devilbot going to try and get for a move as well. Now we've got a 3-way battle. This J getting all over the place. This MW going to get right up behind him now. Is Evo Devilbot going to get involved in this battle as well? This J going to go deep into that corner. Let's see if he can make the move. Can't quite go for the move there at the moment. Is MW going to try and go for a move now? No, he don't try and go for the move there at the moment. Just going to stick behind this J at the moment here, Ben. But he might try and go for a move down into turn 10 if he's going to have better traction through this corner. And there's a Ferrari getting out of the way. That's Emax, the lapped car. And that was some brilliant commentary there.
I mean, if you're easy level botters, both McLaren and Alfa taking 2 different lines, having a bit of a tank slap, and if you're easy level
you did say there was multiple 9s through there.
If you're easy level bot, you're currently on the better tyre at this point in time. You have a lot more battery than the 2 ahead of you. Do you play it safe, knowing that they've got to pit in the next couple of laps? Or
no, because he'll lose time.
He's gone for
the move. Oh, the McLaren doesn't have any DRS. The McLaren doesn't have any DRS, and here goes East Levelbot going to go round the outside. And as he said, there was a bit of swerving, a bit of a dummy, and there goes East Levelbot, makes his way through. And MW going to try and go round the outside now. Can't go for the move there at the moment. Just going to stick behind the Williams for now, as East Levelbot slightly lagging all over the place. And now he's going to try and gain on this J. He was going to look for a move there, and these guys getting uncomfortably close to each other. That is a Mercedes off. That's Elite Kappa off. He is now being lapped.
Oh, MW down the inside at turn 7.
I've never seen that move. Really? I've never seen a move there before.
Down the inside. I'd only assume as MLS puts in a 120.4. I'd only assume that Easy Levelbot may have had a bit of a
pushing
movement.
He's pushing a lot.
yeah, I mean, he's already drained 20% of his battery.
Yeah, he's pushing a lot there, though, because they're 11-lap old mediums, and he's just gone fastest lap, so he's definitely pushing a lot there. Here we go. Let's see if MW will have DRS again. He's had a poor, he's had a poor exit.
Yeah, I think easy level. But
he's got no battery.
Back on this occasion.
Look how much battery MW has compared to easy level. Easy level has so much more battery.
None. But MW gets on those curbs on the
Lee
inside.
Capper's round
again.
And he's manually retired on track, so that's another PN2. I think it's a PN2.
Meanwhile,
for manually retiring on track.
See if I can just find.
Yeah, see if you can find the rules in the rule book. Definitely think it's a PN2 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here comes MW now. Bet he's going to try that move again. This time on this J.
This time around the outside. Around the outside. I've never seen that one done again.
No, but we could see a move finally into turn 10. Finally, will we see turn 10 coming to use for a move here? He's going to try an MW, going to try and go round the outside here. Will he make the move stick? Won't try and go for the move there at the moment. Now let's see if Easy Level Bot going to get involved as well. And he can't quite get involved at the moment. And he's just going to have to stick behind these two guys. It's MW trying to find his way through the pack. He just can't get through these two. As this J's gone wide, he's got himself all the sorts on the sausage curb, and that's a brilliant exit for MW, and he's going to be right up behind this J now, both deploying ERS. However, MW has DRS and the slipstream. Is he going to try and go around the outside here? And oh, he's made contact with the Alfa Romeo, but just can't get the move done there at the moment. Will he try it again now down into turn 4? He might try and look for the move here. Let's see if he's able to. He might try and go round the outside here, or switch it back if needs be. Can't go for the move there at the moment.
I think MW is not MW. This J is kind of I think he's got overheating tyres, because I'm looking on the dash on the steering wheel, but telemetry's in the way. MW has 0.8, I think, extra fuel. This J has borderline an extra 2 laps of fuel. Oh no, sorry, MW has underfueled by a lap.
Wow.
So that's why I think he's a bit faster at this point in time, because he's got, I think
he's banking on a safety car.
A bit deep.
Oh, here comes MW, going to try and go down the inside as this J went a bit wide. Will he try and look for the move back here? He can't quite go for the move there at the moment. Maybe he'll try what this J tried to do before and lunge it down the inside of the final corner. No, I'm going to go for the move there either. And it's this J boxes. This J's in.
This J sends the bollard on the pit entry straight into the path of the McLaren. And there comes Easy Level Bot. This is the moment he's been waiting for. He wanted one out of the way. He's going to go to the outside. Oh, he's on the curb. And he says, that's not going to faze me. Run outside. And okay, a bit of lagging, but he makes the move done. I thought there was going to be absolute carnage. It's this J onto a set of hard tyres. And now has to go through that annoying cooldown phase.
Hidden Bot also is boxed now as well as the next round again. Did you find out that rule?
Penalty notice. Yes, I was going to bring it up. I can't find the actual penalty rules which have been applied, but I found the penalty system.
Oh no, I know. We know the penalty system
is 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
2 license points.
2 license points.
I can't find the.
I swear there is a rule. We had the rule. We've had the
rule
before.
I found it.
Retiring on track, not resetting to track. Retiring on track.
Right, I found the official NRL rulebook.
Well, that's the one you need.
Yeah, I had to go doing a bit of digging. It's fine. As Burglar has made a pit stop.
Here's Burglar in.
The hard compound tyres. Now he's going to find himself in a lot of clean air at this point.
Well, really, that's what he wanted. He didn't want to come out in any traffic, so in a way, he's in a good position right now. He can get out, get on those tyres. He's got no one ahead, barely anyone ahead of him, barely anyone behind him, and he can just free roam that as MW now into the pits. Now, it'll be interesting to see. MW's had to serve, Ben. He's had to serve a 5-second time penalty.
Yeah.
So this J stays out. an easy level bot.
This J pitted on the previous lap, and he's jumped NW. Well, no, he's already ahead of NW. But that gap has now been extended.
It has, but remember, NW had a 5-second time penalty he had to serve in the pit lane, which would have accounted for a lot of that. He's found it. Oh, MLS is into the pits. On track.
I found it, Tiger Assassin.
Yes, PN2? If it's PN2, I'm a genius.
Drivers are not allowed to retire on track manually in any sessions, only in the pit lane. For a first-time offence, a driver will be given 2 license points, and if they repeat it, it will be a qualifying ban for the next round.
Thank you. So, I mean, it depends on whether it's a first-time offence or not. We'll find out. But
to be honest, I should have got. I should actually have 1 LP because I did leave the session manually on the formation lap.
You disgusting man.
Report
him. We've captured that on stream. We've heard it all here in words. He did that.
Get the handcuffs. Get the handcuffs.
Whoa. Okay, we're not getting into that now. This is a PG, family-friendly racing stream here. Gosh. Just waiting for someone to spin now, because I know someone will be listening to the stream and they'll be laughing about my hilarious joke.
I'm waiting for the words caution and then safety.
I'm waiting for Easy Level Bot to try and make the move on Quarter East, and he might actually try and go for the move here. And interesting to see Quarter East on fresh hards, but remember those hards are going to be very cold. Going to be colder than
the. For the excruciating warm-up phase, which takes about 3/4 of a lap. So right about now. They should really be in a very nice operating window.
Don't know, but Easy Level Bot is...
Easy Level Bot going to make a move into 10, yes or no?
Easy Level Bot is within an operating window of his own. Oh, there's a lot of lag. Oh, someone's off.
Yellow flag.
It's Emacs again. I don't know how many times that's...
the warm-up phase.
Don't know how many times he span in this race.
I mean, he's still going to get points.
I think that's why he's still here, if I'm honest. I don't think he'd be here if he wasn't getting points.
So, Easy Level Bot, the only one not yet to make a scheduled pit stop. Of course, you've got to use a different tyre. So you'd assume he would go onto a set of the mediums.
Well, we can only assume that. Unless he tries to take the hards further to go on the soft tyres, which also would be a possibility.
I don't remember his name being Alexander Albon, though. As Emacs comes into the pits, is this a manual retirement? Or is it a new...
No, it might just be a box.
Or is it a pit stop?
I don't know. It's a pit stop, it's a wing change. It is a wing change.
And he's gone for a set of the soft tyres, which I assume is probably fastest lap.
Most likely, yeah. You might just be going round on softs now.
As MLS has kind of said, fastest lap, okay.
Well, he's said fastest lap, and he said, I'm going to open up a 15-second gap to Burglar at the moment, is what he's done. Absolutely storming away is this man this race. He's having an absolute field day out there today.
I mean, do you want to know what Burglar's last lap time was?
Yeah, go on.
A 1:22.4. So MLS has just put 2.2 seconds
on him
on that lap.
Don't know, maybe he made a mistake, Burglar. Maybe there was a mistake. Maybe. He's about just outside that DRS now, Ben. He's floating there with the second around the second mark. But remember, he still has to box. He hasn't boxed yet. Remember, he started on the hard tyres at the back of the grid this race. Finds himself in 4th place. When he boxes...
I think he'll still be in 4th, though.
That's what I was just about to say.
Seconds.
It's going to be very close. It's going to be very close.
Oh, for sure. But then Easy Level Bot is going to be on fresher, faster...
Pit stop's around 20 to 22 seconds, isn't it? For a pit stop.
No, I didn't get a chance to make a pit stop. Remember,
especially on this track, the pit lane between the two limiters is quite short. It's also a fast pit lane because it's the pit lane's wide. So I can imagine he can get through between 20 and 22 seconds if he gets an optimal pit stop. That is, It might be a longer one, or he might have a slow stop. Remember, those happen now in this game, Ben. Slow stops, and we've experienced that too many times in the career mode.
Australia. That's what happened to me in Australia. I had in round 1 under safety car. I thought, okay, I'm not going to lose that much time, and then Mark politely comes over the radio and says, "Oh, we got a problem with the front right tyre. It's not going on." I'm like,
who do you think I am, Valtteri Bottas?
I don't think I'd have been a very happy man if my tyre was on for like 54 seconds.
Little does everyone know he's still in that pit. He's still in that pit box trying to get that tyre off.
He is still he's still at Monaco, and they're still trying to get the wheel off.
Cool Mostef? CDE? Oh, is that Court of East? No?
I would say so. He's the only logical one on the grid with a C, a D, and an E in it.
I don't know, or maybe it stands for something. What should be like an abbreviation from some like?
Yes, sir. It is Court of East.
Ah, it's Court of East. Is it Court of East or is it a supporter of Court of East? Please tell us.
I assume it. No, I think it's definitely a supporter.
I was gonna say this man needs to concentrate, focus.
Oh, and Easy Levelbot comes into the pits. Right, this is crucial.
Okay, let's watch him. I'll watch Easy Levelbot. You watch this J. No, I'll watch this J. You watch Easy Levelbot. That'll be better for the stream.
Oh, okay. Make your mind up.
No, sorry. It'll be better for the stream if I watch this J and then you watch Easy Levelbot, so you can tell me where he is. Is he coming out the pit lane yet? Is he in the box? Oh, he's in the box now.
The tyres are going on. It's a set of the
mediums. Let's see.
There we go.
Oh,
exit pit limiter is off. He is racing out.
And he's ahead.
Into fifth to second. Okay, that's a broken gearbox for sure. As we got Ferrari off again.
He's ahead.
And
he's ahead, but he's going to be slow. Remember, he's got those cold, ice cold hards. Look at that gap's already come down.
Cold tyres.
Yeah.
This J has no battery whatsoever. So.
Yeah. It'll be very interesting at the end of this race. 13 more laps left to go. 14 if you include this lap.
Said, did you want me to go faster because I have more pace in the car?
I have more pace. Just let me get on with it. Kimi, we have 5 second time penalty.
Like, yes, I know what I'm doing.
5 second time for what? It's a bit like these guys will get a PN2.
Speaking of Mr. Kimi Räikkönen, how did you think his NASCAR race went out of the Glen? Obviously, he didn't make it because he kind of got taken out. But understatement, he just graciously tapped the barrier. When I mean graciously tapped, it was a full-on boom, thunk.
A big shunt.
Yeah, big shunt. Oh,
speaking of big shunts, oh Jesus, that was.
Everything was fine.
MW off at the back. MW's off as well. Oh, catastrophe, carnage in this race.
Was fine coming out the final corner, and then I just go see that back end going wee, and then we all know what happened next. He was doing well, then got hit, then DNF. Yeetmex, is that your teammate or is this you? I'm assuming this is your teammate, Al Patrick.
Who's this?
As meanwhile,
he was doing well, then he got hit, and then DNF.
He was doing very well, he got hit. Oh, it's MRE.
MRE? Me! It's me, your boy!
Oh, there we go. Right. I need to work on my acronyms apparently.
Yeah, you do.
Hidden Bot and MW. Half a second separates these two.
Well, it would have
drivers as they go down to turn 10.
It would have been more than that, but remember MW had that spin. Sorry, just he had a large MW had a large tank slapper. Oh,
Your
so did
voice
Hidden
range
Bot.
just went, but it's
Oh,
Miss Jade had another
there's
spin.
someone off in the back. Oh,
And
beyond.
Jensen.
Oh, and this.
Oh, Jensen.
Beyond
He's
Jensen
lost
in the
plate.
wall. He's had a big accident. Hidden
here
Bot
comes
now.
Williams.
Here
It's
comes Hidden Bot now. Going to try and
Randall.
look for the move. Is he going to look for the move here? And MW going to try and look. He's going to defend to the inside. Outside here. Comes going to go. Hidden Bot going to go try and go down the inside here. Down into turn 1. Oh, and there's nearly contact. He's got across the DHL board. Hidden Bot's gone wide. Hidden Bot going to try and go back down the inside here. And MW going to try and go around the outside. And he keeps the move there and the position. Call me David Croft. Yeah, that was an interesting battle.
I think I'll call you Alex Jakes.
That was almost a.
Beyond Jensen gets a 3-second time.
There was almost a very large accident there. Nearly some
contact.
contact.
Jay picked up a 3-second time penalty. Actually, he's already had a penalty. He's on 6 seconds worth of penalty. So if MW can, just keep it on the track, gain another 7 tenths, 8 tenths, he will be in P5. Oh, he's in the wall! This Jay's in the wall!
Who is he? No, he's not!
I did not curse him!
You cursed him! Has he got wing damage?
I did no such thing!
Has he got wing damage? Do you know what? Do you want to know what's really crazy?
And no, he does not have wing damage.
Can I just tell you what's really crazy? Okay, and you're gonna find this quite crazy. So you know how this man was You know how this man was battling with MLS and Burglar at the start of the race. He's now about to be lapped by MLS. I know he has now just been lapped by MLS in this race.
And he's manually retired in the pit lane.
One that just shows the carnage that's happened. Secondly, that just shows how quick this Aston Martin has been in this race. He has been one speedy man.
Wait,
Burglar's come in.
I think there's a safety car.
Oh wait, is there?
I see a yellow dot behind the Alfa Romeo.
It is. But why is there? Why is there a safety car? Oh, I know why. I know why there's a safety car. Beyond Jensen has got 0 front wing. That is why a safety car is being deployed. This Jay had a chance to get back into this race. This Jay had a chance to get back into this race, but once again, like everyone seems to do in these league, prematurely manually retire in the pit. No, but that's what they do. They get angry and then they manually retire. It's like, just wait for a safety car. Something will happen. But now this is going to really mangle.
Coming in for a set of softs.
This is really going to mangle things up.
The thing is, though, lap 24, 9 laps. The softs can do 8 to 10 laps. That's what I saw on someone's selected strategy. So Burglar's really cutting it close.
I reckon he'll make it. A lot of people will go softs here. I can imagine.
The thing is, MLS, he's probably thinking, why? I was doing so
yes,
well.
This is good for you, but stop spinning and then you'll do better. Mediums for Jensen. Softs.
I don't think he had another set of softs.
Softs for MW. Hidden Bot
for a set of soft
Hidden Bot hasn't boxed,
well.
but he has time to. Because the safety car is not on the move yet. I will stop making fun of you once you stop spinning. Just be tentative on the throttle, man, and you'll be fine. Do you reckon Cordovis will come in? I reckon he will, most likely. Yeah, he will. 15
He's only going to lose 1 position here. I mean,
easy level bot might even come in himself.
Absolute masterclass here.
Easy level bot. He seems to pull it. Seems to pull it out of his bum from somewhere. This man does. I don't know quite where. I had to keep that PG there. I had to keep that PG there. I was going to say an A word, but I had to go.
There's you telling me about keeping it PG.
I said bum, okay? I said bum, alright, okay?
Alright, so Easy Level Bot, I mean, starting stone dead last, is now on a podium.
But it's on 5-lap-old mediums with soft runners all around him.
Yeah, that is his big concern.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
The problem,
MLS is probably
the problem at the moment that Beyond Jensen and Yeatmex have is I think they have been lapped. Yes, they have.
Beyond Jensen is 1 minute and 21 seconds behind, so they're going to. Hang on, who's ahead of him? MW. So, Yeatmex has said that he won't spin from now on. So there you go. You got your no spin approval there, Tiger.
Can't wait to see that.
So,
Aston Martin safety car with an Aston Martin right behind.
Let's get some. Oh, jeez, lagging. Don't go on the grass. That really scares me. I just want to know, why didn't Codemasters, EA Codemasters, they're sitting at the table and the board of directors go, how can we make sure that no one wants to buy our game? We'll add supercars. Done. So,
well,
put it in the game.
I've not really tried them, but they do feel quite awful.
I've done it. Obviously my team need the acclaim and the money, and my point exactly. Apart from maybe not yawning, maybe visibly throwing up is the direct answer. They're not nice to drive at all. There's a lot of understeer, and then the back end will go out from you at any point. I'm liking this though. Oh, Aston Martin hit the safety car. Don't do that.
The Aston Martin hit the Aston Martin.
Yeah, Aston Martin. I think it was more of a little love tap. You know, they do it in NASCAR. You know, Carl Busch, for example, prime example. He likes to get right up and personal with the safety car. So I think it's just a little love tap.
I just remember the time when I witnessed someone get absolutely assassinated by a safety car because they lagged into a safety car. That was very amusing.
I remember being punted from behind into a safety car, and then me getting, I think, like 15 seconds worth of penalties, like a 5-second collision.
This safety car is going to come in. Told you.
Oh, here we go.
It's very late.
8 laps of racing.
Yeatmex says I need Jensen to spin a bit. Yeah, Yeatmex, because you're like quite far. I will restart. Oh, someone's got wing damage, and it's the laggy easy level bot has got wing damage. Oh my god, he's. Oh, I thought he swerved.
High hopes.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have bad internet.
Meanwhile, MLS has kind of aced said restart. And he's kind of just broke off into the distance. I mean, easy level bot will still get driver of the day because the in-game will say, oh, he's getting the most positions.
I think
just need Jensen to spin a bit.
I know he's winning, and I know you shouldn't always award the winner the driver of the day, but I think he is flown.
He's in another tier.
He's flown around this track today as MLS. That's if he can make it to the end without spinning. We'll find out.
I'm going to say a phrase that I've not heard in a long time.
No, we're not using that. No. We've had enough drama. We've had enough drama in this race already. We don't need.
We've reached a bit of a lull at this point in this race, ladies and gentlemen.
We seem to have reached a bit of a lull.
Yeah. No, I didn't say that. That was a alternate reality version of myself. I just popped in through a little portal and said hello and spat that out.
Hello. I think our only move at the moment is going to be MW on Hidden Bot. These are the two guys closest to each other at this current time.
I want to know, hang on, how does one man burn through 100% worth of battery in one lap?
Skill.
Explain to me, dear.
Skill and determination.
Explain to me, dear sir. Explain to me.
Skill and determination.
What is this power? Meanwhile...
Oh! I was just making a noise. I wanted to see your reaction. Nothing actually happened.
My controller so fast in my life.
Nothing actually happened. I just wanted to see if you would get a reaction out of you if I made a noise. Oh, actually, no. We're actually going to have a battle here. MW is up the gearbox of this man. Surely now, will we finally see a move into turn 10? No.
No.
Now, this race here is a proven point that Barcelona is terrible for overtaking.
Are you still going to have that dig at me because we should have put Spain on the calendar instead of Baku for our little career mode? Is that what you're trying to
we still should have put Spain on it because Baku was...
we probably should have.
Baku made me cry internally.
Baku it's very sad.
Do you know who's going back to go for another move? MW is not going to go for it.
Cordovis is a bit too far back on Bergler.
Oh, I mean, MW's got to make the move. MW's got to make the move on Hiddenbot, but Hiddenbot's got 6 seconds of time penalties. So at this point, MW doesn't really need to.
He doesn't really actually have to go for the move.
But to be fair, he might want to.
You mean there's no harm in going for the move?
I mean, to be fair,
if I go for the move, will I spin and then lose 6 seconds?
No, but to be fair, if he makes that move, then he isn't stuck behind this car, and then he can make ground on the cars ahead in case they have a battle or they make contact or something.
Oh no, they're going to have a battle. The gap is 7 turns. They're going to have a battle at some point. It's a case of can Cordovis make it an Aston Martin 1-2?
I really like that name, Cordovis. Like in terms of it's really nice to say on commentary. Like when you're naming out names, like saying Cordovis is a really, it rolls off the tongue very nicely.
It's nice. Yeah, I was about to say it's nice and.
It's not like MW155. It's just. So no offense to your name, sir, but it just doesn't roll off the tongue very nicely.
He's going to take this person up. He nearly went for a move.
Slight lock up on the front right there for the Williams.
He's going to set it up for turn 4. Let's see his drive. Oh no. Hiddenbot gets a good drive and it's going to be
Cool Moose in the chat says, let's go Cord, that's my boy. I mean, he hasn't made an overtake yet, so I think if you want to, you might
happen.
Yeah, you might need to tell him to hurry up because he's only got, including this lap, 4 laps left to get a move. He's currently now out of DRS.
Out of DRS range.
So you're gonna have to tell your boy to hurry up and make the move.
Your boy, Cordovis.
Are we gonna see a turn 10 move? No. Hiddenbot's gone wide though.
I feel like with turn 10, if you don't get a good exit out of 9, and if you're not alongside the car by into 10, you can't really make the move unless you try around the outside, which doesn't sound very nice.
Say less.
So I love it. I like how they've reprofiled turn 10, but
we've been told to say less.
Say less. Okay.
I think he means say less as in tell him to get his move, get a move on. I know what he meant. Anyway, going for a move is MW. He has no ERS. He's gonna go around the
contact.
There's contact.
I had the
pandemonium in this race. It's fine because to be fair, Hiddenbot doesn't really lose. If he conceded the position, he was going to concede position to a man who's currently still 42 seconds behind him, and he only has a 6-second time penalty. So, in reality, I mean, he could have.
He picks up 26. No, wait, that's maths is entirely inaccurate.
My maths, try that one again.
Okay. Yeah, hang on, 6 seconds, 41. I'm doing miserable maths on stream. I can't figure out because my maths is terrible. Yes, I did fail maths for everyone in chat.
Cool Musef, does Cordovis deserve driver of the day? I'm asking Cool Musef the question. If he says yes, then he's biased.
I think I know what the answer is going to be. Let's be real.
He says definitely. Okay, there's bias there. Someone's round. Oh, and it's bot of easiness.
The bottom
You could
easy
say
levels
you
are
could say
in
this
these
race
round
hasn't
again.
proven easy for him. And he reset the track.
No, I was on board with him. I don't think he did.
Oh, did he? I thought I looked. I swear, did he?
No, they just did a very nice pirouette. Come on now, lol. Well, I mean, cool mustache. I mean, you're supporting Call of East. We asked you a question about if you should be driving today, and you said yes. I do have to go along the lines of slight bias.
MLS, I think, is going to be driver of the day. F1 Love, if you watch the stream back, because I know you'll be there, you beautiful man.
You fine specimen.
MLS, I think, deserves driver of the day. From us, anyway, as commentators.
Maybe
No.
a promotion whilst we're at it.
Oh. Maybe. Oh! Gordon Beast! Oh no! Oh, and he got picked up 3 seconds. Cool Musev is crying right now, head in his hands, tears streaming down his face. Oh, and he's not very happy. I mean, to be fair, he might still get a podium. Final lap.
MLS is kind of
died.
He had a bit of a flunky start. Being a meter back from his grid slot. This J gave him a bit of company, and then he kind of just engaged hyperdrive and has not been touched since. He comes through now turn 9. I mean, he was only a 10th off his fastest lap, so let's see what it is going through sector 2. It's 4 tenths, so he's not going to get the fastest lap, but he already owns the fastest lap, so I'm pretty sure.
Were you watching him there? There was a large wiggle on the rear.
MLS is great. Yes, MLS wiggle. Is a really fast.
Speaking of the man, here he is. MLS round the final corner. He goes on up to the line, and it's going to be MLS that takes the win here in Barcelona, round 3 of Tier 3 here in the NRL. Burglar, the man who got one last week by technicality, takes on 2nd place. So McLaren Court of East takes 3rd, and then the other McLarens, it's Aston Martin, McLaren of MW takes 4th place. Hidden Bot gonna come around and make 5th. Easy Level Bot will already take 6th place as he was lapped. Oh, and there's a large accident.
Jensen has minus a wheel as he crossed the line. And we wait now for Yeet Mex to come around the corner, half throttle. He took your advice in the end. And P8 for him.
And now we can all go to bed.
Go to bed, it's only 9:20 now. And I predicted it, Easy Level Bot driver today, but I think we would probably give it to MLS for a stunk of a drive. Thank you to all 6 people who have channeled in for this wonderful, wonderful Grand Prix. Of course, I get an ad when I'm finishing.
Indeed.
And there he is, MLS, picking up the winner's trophy, pointing to the fans.
There we go.
Do have the best fans.
What a drive from him. Burglar 2nd and Court of East in 3rd place. So there it is. The final standings here in Barcelona. Thank you, Ben, for joining me in this one. I appreciate it very much.
You are more than welcome, my good sire.
Good stuff. And we will see you all next week? No. Because I did this last week. I said there was like a break week, and I just got like the goddamn dates mixed up because I'm stupid. So I need to hold on. The 5th. Wait, is the 5th next week?
Just need to get confirmation.
Hang on, no, the 5th is 2 weeks time. Wait,
roughly.
What's the date today? 25th. Wait, sorry, am I being stupid?
Well, a week will be the 2nd, so yes, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, so it's 2 weeks' time for what is going to be the first sprint race of the season. So make sure you tune in for 2 weeks' time. Actually, going to be 2 weeks' time this time for the Imola GP for the sprint race. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we will see you all next week. Not next week, week after. Sorry. Oops.